Prime you hosting?
Yes, it'll be on mine.
Okay.
I have I'll launch it for you guys. Let me see. Put that back up. Boop 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 boop. Comms. See Haraday's in there. Form and then commit online. All right, it's all up. You can go ahead and get into your seats.
You're gonna put Bono with prawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's an INI file. It's just a different name. It's the same type of thing. I don't think we're going to the tanker, so it doesn't really matter.
No,
So
you were
yeah,
coming to me.
yep.
All right, Prime is gonna go over some formation fundamentals, and then once he's done, then I'll go over the basic flow and idea of flight.
What we're doing.
Yep.
Balkans theater. Please tell me
All right.
I do have Balkans. Okay, good.
Yeah. So let's see. Fundamentals of formation is small movements. I'll go down to the formations here. So for the most part, we'll be using not all of these, but we'll be definitely using trail at some point in your pilot Falcon pilot career. Echelon, left and right. Fingertip, we use that a lot. Route and close, that's usually what we use to get to places. And then fighting wing is another one that we use. So for the most part, fighting wing is you would be about a 70 to 30 degree angle off of your lead. So in the middle is about 50 degrees or so. Um, about 500 to 3,000 feet. That's about 0.1 to 0.6 on the TACAN. So that's about the distance you need to be from your lead. And with this, the good thing about fighting wing is that you have the freedom to move back and forth. So if you're in this position right here and the lead starts turning left, you could stay on the right.
Yep.
If you're in this position right here and you start turning right, then you have the freedom to go to the left. And while he's finishing that turn, you just go back to where you started at. That gives you the freedom for
And you'll
moving back and
notice
forth.
it's a cone, so that includes vertical, up, down, left, right. You can maneuver around behind them however you see fit, as long as you stay inside those parameters. Whereas like a line abreast or spread, you're expected to be co-altitude X amount of distance that the lead says. Half a mile, 1 mile.
Yes. Yep. And when in formation, so kind of like visualize if you're unable to see the head of your lead, then you're not going to be he's not going to be able to see you. So it's always comforting for the lead to be able to see you when they look over to the right. So don't be directly behind them right here. Like your lead can't see you. So he's like, I don't know where you are. I feel uncomfortable that I don't see you, because it's always that comfort where you just look to your right and your wingman's right there. So kind of like stay in like a 45-degree angle, or kind of put the missile underneath the canopy. So your lead's missile, the tip of it, can be underneath the canopy. That'll put you in like a 45-degree angle or so. Also, you could use where'd it go? This right here. So this you can kind of use. This is like a 45. If he's right here, that's a 45-degree angle. That's a 30-degree angle. That's a 20-degree angle. That's 10. And then up and down, this is 10, 13, 20, and 30. The really easy reference, because if you put him like right here, if your lead is right here, he's not going to be able to see you. If he's over here, it's going to be easier to see you, and if he turns to his right or left. So just keep that in mind. Lost wingman procedures. I know it'll definitely happen at night. If you lose sight of your lead, just say two's, at least say two's blind and your altitude. So you'd be like two's blind 20,000. So that gives other people, if there's more than one, if there's other people, if you're at the same altitude, then that might be a little problem. You also would say heading. So if you're at different headings, there's a less chance you might hit each other, depending on if you're on the inside or the outside. When it comes to deviating from hitting each other. And then definitely check your TACAN distance. You don't have to say anything, just check your TACAN distance. If it's at 2 miles, then you automatically know you're not in danger, and there should be no panic involved. If you're at point 1 or point 2, then there should be slight panic. And usually if you are on the left side of your lead, it all depends. Usually you shouldn't be so disoriented that you end up on the other side and make the mistake that I did to turn in the direction I thought he wasn't, into the direction he was, and I hit
Oh yeah,
prom date.
we have a video of that.
So just situational awareness. If you know that you're on the left side, kind of slowly bank to the left so you can get away and try to gain distance to get visual of your lead. But
Something else.
definitely communicate if you're blind or not, because we don't know if you're blind.
Something else I want to say about formation
And if
flying.
you're blind, then we're blind obviously too, because we're not looking for you.
So blind is the strict interpretation. Is visual. I mean, obviously instruments you wouldn't be blind, you know. But
Blind means you cannot see the other plane.
okay.
Yeah.
Period. If you say blind,
Yep.
you have no visual of anything. The opposite of that is obviously visual.
Yep, for
And
friendly.
For friendly.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a difference between joy, no joy, and tally, or
It's
But,
yeah, no joy in tally.
yeah, for targets. One thing I want to say about formation flying is, if depending on which side you're on in the turn, so if you're on the inside of a turn, you're going to have to slow down. If you're on the outside of the turn, you're going to have to speed up to maintain your position.
Yep.
This is one of the biggest things I see people, they misgauge, and I do it all the time, especially with a tanker. I'll misgauge how much I need to speed up, slow down to hold my position, depending on whether I'm inside or outside. So it's just something to keep in mind. So if you're on the left wing and he tells you we're making a left-hand turn, you're going to want to slow down as you go into that turn to hold your position. And then 3, if he's on the outside, he's going to have to speed up to maintain that position.
And also, if you are on the inside is the hardest position to keep in formation. So if you're on the inside of the turn, as Ripper said, you would slow down a little bit, and you could descend to keep the person you're in formation with above the canopy
Yes.
bow. So if you keep the same altitude and you turn, the bank, they disappear. So
Yep.
you have to descend just a little bit so you can keep them in visual, keep them within visual. Not tack turn. So sensors, you could use your sensors for like ADM. If you're blind, you could say blind, and then you could do a sensor cycle of the IDM to get a sensor location of where the lead is. Same thing with radar. If you're in a trail formation, you could lock them up, just say a buddy lock, and then you could lock them up for a little bit to keep visual, especially if you go into a cloud or something. And then you could keep that visual when you get out of the cloud. Obviously, unlock the person in front of you. Yes, and then when it comes to speed, so you don't always have to ask your lead what the speed is. So you can just lock them up, and then on your FCR top right-hand corner, there should be a speed. They're saying that what speed they are. I don't know if I have it in here, but
Nah, you're not going to, because it just has a radar stuff.
One thing about speed, it's a lot easier for your flight lead if he briefs a contract speed throughout. That'll maintain through the flight. Usually I do around like 350.
yeah, it sounds about right. Yep. And then climbing, I usually do as a temperature FTIT. So, yeah, then it's kind of monitor your tack and distance. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of stay in the same within a mile or so, especially in the route formation. It's all adjustments.
And then another big thing is, if you're flying close formation with your lead, that's not the time to start setting up your systems. Your eyes should be outside the cockpit the whole time watching him. Especially during turns and maneuvers, so like when we're around the tanker. That's one reason why a lot of times I try to set stuff up for the tanker before we get there. So that way we're already ready, we roll in, we're not trying to flip switches, mid-bank.
Yeah.
And that was
And
the
if
same
you
thing,
can-
Rhodey, with the other flight. That's why I had to set up the ILS long before we even got there. So we had it already ready, even though we had to make an adjustment once we got there, but we had the basic stuff set.
Exactly. Yeah, I got that.
And I would highly recommend setting up your ICP as your number pad on your keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the numbers is the numbers on the ICP. For me personally, I have the period on the number pad as like the list button. I can press list period 6 period 2 for fuel period 1. I can just do different things like really quick. And then for comms, I have F1 and F2. I think that's default. It's COM
Yeah,
1 and COM
F1
2.
through F6 is your default top 6 buttons.
So I could press.
What does period do?
You have to set it up. I
He
have
has
it set up for list on the ICP.
Oh, that's convenient.
Because it's really it's detrimental to be in a formation. Oh, I need to change TACAN, so you have to grab the mouse and take your hand out. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what it's. It all depends on what hoses you have because I have it binded to one of my buttons on my model.
Interesting. That works. If it works for you, that's good. And then for frequencies, you can just press F1, which will COM 1. It'll give me the scratch pad for frequency, and I put 321, and I have my UHF frequency in there. So it's really nice. It's a tip for ICP because I know that could be really busy if you're in the middle of something.
give me a second. Let me get logged into the server.
So
Same
you're
thing
saying
with,
you're saying you have your keyboard buttons binded
yes.
to something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so like my
So-
keyboard has the numpad, so I have the numpad set to the ICP buttons. So instead of clicking
Right.
with the mouse, I just lift my hand up, push 1, or I hit F1, type
Oh,
whatever
okay.
number.
Yeah. That I know. I thought you meant you had it binded to your controls somehow.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
Rody has like his list button bound to like one button or something.
Right.
Yeah, I got F1, F2. I think this is IFF. I have that as the slash on the number pad. List is period, air to air, air to ground. I have all the numbers. Got
Yep.
0, got enter. I
For
got the
everybody's
recall.
yeah. For
So
everybody's SA, the top 6 buttons are bound to F1 through F6.
Right.
So it's not only just UHF and VHF, but the F3, 4, 5, and 6 also do the rest of the functions.
Sure.
nice. Yeah, I changed them, but yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
About it. Any questions about the formations? Here's the formations again.
I just
A lot to remember.
Like, give me one second. I'm
personally
getting all the
taking
flight
off
plans
United.
set up, and then I'll go over what the plan is.
Okay. Yeah,
Where we
it's
taking off from landing?
the same thing, same place.
Same place.
Aviano.
Aviano. Copy that.
So the three, yeah, basically the three that we use for the most part is line abreast, fighting wing, and trail. That's the three that we use majority of the time. And then if it's a four ship, usually have like spread four or something, or a wedge. This is a four ship. And then line abreast is usually used for tactical situations. So you would get probably more than 6,000 feet. It's only at 1.1, 1.2 miles. So sometimes about 1.5 miles should be good. So I guess the 9,000 would be good for line abreast. For tactical situations, fighting wing it's best on it's less hard on the wingman to be able to keep visual and do systems. So this is good for some admin work or something. He has a freedom to go back and forth. You're not too close. You're not too far. You could technically look forward and see your instruments at the same time, and see your wingman, see your lead. And then trails are usually for bombing attacks or something. Yep.
Okay, because I'm looking at the charts.
This is the layout for the tanker. So I'm gonna do this. Boop. So the left side is where you're in line to tank, and then when you're tanking, you're obviously on the boom. And then when you're done, you go to the right side, and then you just kind of chill there until everybody's done, and then you'll peel off. I've heard that if you're done, you go over the tanker. So you just climb up a little bit, and then you go over the tanker to the direction you want to go to.
Oh yeah, you go from left to right though.
Yeah, when you're done on this side, you can go. If you need to turn right, you can turn right. If you need to turn left, you can turn left.
Yeah, but
But
left side is waiting to refuel. Right side is done.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
When you're
okay,
done,
got it.
you could go over the tanker or climb first before you do any maneuvers, and then you would go in whichever way you want to go.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fly the Hornet as the tanker, and I'm gonna have the 2 flights stack on the left of the tanker, and then I will call ECU to a contact, and then you'll flow from your left side to the contact to the right side. Doing the tanking out of order is what caused the Hornets and that Marine KC-130 to crash. It's because they were doing it at nighttime and they were moving from the right side to the left side. They were doing it opposite of the way they were supposed to.
Interesting.
It's real strange.
Yeah, it was in the whatever the board is that investigates. It was one of the anomalies that they had noted.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, for what I got for Aviano Tech and Channel or 111X, right?
It's a Tecan 111 X-ray, and I believe that's ILS 109.50.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
Now we will not be flying to the alternate airfield today. We'll be just doing our formations. Your steer point should be set up now, so everyone has roughly the same steer points, especially for steers 6 to 7. That will be the formation route. We'll do an orbit from 6 to 7. I will take off first, get out there, get set up, and then y'all will fly out, join on me, and then like I said, we'll do the tanking setup where you'll maneuver around me like you're tanking, and then I'll have each flight break off and rejoin. And so you get some practice on kicking out, rejoining, and then your leads will flow through different formations in and out. After we do the formation portion and you're cleared to leave, you'll flow to your steer 8, then you'll flow to your steer 9, which will be home plate, and then you'll do your 3 touch and goes before your hard stop. On your takeoffs, we're going to have 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 do formation takeoffs together, so section takeoffs. And then we'll do your full stop landing, you'll do section landings. But do not do the formation landings on your touch and goes.
Yeah.
Do those single. We did a 3-ship touch and go formation one time, and I still have nightmares about it.
Disastrous.
So, I did not download your thing, your INI, but I'm just making a box around my steer 6 and 7.
Okay. Yeah, it's not even over there.
Yeah.
So I'll just.
I moved it around, but yeah.
Yeah. I have the same SA2 little areas.
Got it.
TACAN in order. Beast 15. Viper 16. Weasel 17. Joker 45. Bingo 35. And then for Beast, the 4-ship, 15 Yankee, 78 Yankee for 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4 is 78 X-ray and 15 X-ray.
And then the Aviano TACAN and ILS goes in that ILS AG page, right, on the DED?
Yes, whenever we. Yep.
Yeah, right, okay.
That's 111 X-ray 109.50.
Right, thanks.
Right, guys.
Yep, that's right. 109.50 according to my weapon delivery planners for 03, runway 03.
Yeah, I was just looking at that too.
Okay, for Viper, we're gonna put just 1-1. I mean, 2-1 and 2-3.
For Viper or Beast?
He's talking about
Viper
Interflight.
IBM.
Oh,
Interflight.
yeah, it's 10, 20, and 30. So you got 4 10s, 10 block, 2 20 block, and 1 30 block. So 1-1 through 1-4, 2-1 and 2-2, and then 3-1.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, copy. Gotcha, copy that.
Any other comments, questions, concerns?
Nope.
Le click dance.
click dance.
If I set it up right, our steer point 6 should be right over Venice. I think it's in that little lagoon right there.
I'm gonna restart my game real quick. I have no audio.
Oh, snap.
Uh-oh.
Hi, who was that?
Holiday.
Okay. Hi, everyone else, let's do a quick IBC check.
All right, listen up.
We'll start with Beast.
Beast 1, IVC.
Beast 1-3.
Beast 1-4.
Excuse me. Viper 1-1.
Viper 1-2.
Viper 1-3.
Weasel 2-1. I did not hear Beast 1-2.
Beast 1-2, copy.
There we go.
Sweet. So take a look at the weather. The weather's not perfect anymore. Got a overcast of about 10,000 feet, but we'll be above that doing formation landings. But remember, on the way back, might be a little less clear than what you're used to. Oh, I thought Bono was here. Oh, Bono is here.
Yeah.
Did you get your IFF, or is it delete for the IFF cycle?
Yeah, I have it bound now.
Okay.
Hotels.
Yeah, make sure you're on demand mode. I'll talk to you in the jet, but on your left MFD, there's some options for demand and continuous. Make sure you're on demand. You can always demand a cycle of everybody.
All right.
Holiday's back in, ready to go.
Sweet. All right. Do your click dance again, and it's always changing. It's weird. I just did it 30 seconds ago. And I'll just times 1, and if you're not ready, just get in whenever you can. And it'll be taxiway.
Taxi, copy.
Yep. Quick story. I got off base at Nellis, and there was a pullover, like right off base, and it was pulling someone out of the car at gunpoint, and I was like, what is happening? It was really crazy.
Not surprised.
Yep. Classic.
Classic.
Totally Vegas.
Yep, that's fine. If you walk outside and there's no police pointing guns at people and no one getting thrown out of a car, something's wrong.
What is that, Craig that goes?
Yeah, Craig. Yep.
Yeah.
Classic
out.
Craig.
Yeah. There's constant shootouts out there.
Oh yeah.
It's just chaos.
Heard gunfire. Memorial Weekend gunfire. This is fine.
Doesn't Vegas have the most police-involved shootings in the country?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, maybe.
That was at the main gate.
Yeah, it was like literally 100 feet from the gate.
Who the hell wants to go to have a shootout at the main gate?
Apparently this guy.
Main gate of the military. Really?
Meth does strange things.
The military bases are gun-free zones.
Unless you get issued.
Except in Alaska. That's a different story. Dude had a 44 Magnum pulling into the gate. He was like, "This is for bears and moose."
Alright, Weasel 2-1 checking in on Uniform 2.
In the pit, 2 has to leave. He dropped a glass and he has to take care of that.
What's that, John? You do something. Hey, crap up.
Amateur.
Weasel 2, Singleton, F-18s, request taxi. Good evening, Weasel 2, your number 3 for departure. All present position. Give way to Beast 1-4, F-16, taxiing Sierra. Good evening, Beast 1, your number 2 for departure. All present position.
I will take
Give way
off
to
first.
Blacker 1-4, F-16, taxiing Zulu.
Oh, freaking brakes on that one.
Weasel 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 28465.
My track that already.
Okay, Viper 1 has 3 green jets and prepping for taxi.
Viper 1. Weasel 2, Singleton, F-18s, ready for departure.
Weasel 2, hold short. Weasel 2, Aviano Tower, position and hold, runway 05.
I can't do that.
Viper 1, 4-ship, F-16, ready for departure.
Weasel 2-1, Aviano Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land. Weasel 2-1, contact departure. Viper 1, Aviano Tower. Wing 120 at 3 knots. Runway 05.
Weasel 2, Airborne, Singleton, F-18s, 3000. Weasel 2, Aviano, departure. Depart heading 260, resumo navigation.
That is weird, isn't it? Some kind of visual. Yeah, I got some kind of visual bug. Something in the clouds. Okay. Oh no, I know what it's gonna be. It's flashing lights in the clouds. Okay. Flight direct.
Brody, what's the timeline looking like? If you can hear.
Viper 1 flight, airborne, 3 good ships, flowing steer to 16 miles.
Affirm, Weasel 2 has your line clear.
Beast airborne, 4 ships, 3 humans, 1 AI waiting on Rhodey, but airborne.
Shit. Fuck me. I messed up. Oh, there it goes. There it is.
B's checking in, uniform 6.
Weasel 2-1 has you loud and clear.
Viper 1, loud and clear. U6. U3.
Yeah, might not. Where is that? Okay.
Weasel Beast, let us know when you're in position.
Weasel is in position. Give me a call once you pass your steer 5.
Viper, copy.
Weasel's altitude is 25,000.
Viper 1 to Weasel 2, we are rounding steer 5, hidden for 6.
Okay, firm. Weasel is referencing steer 7, and we'll start to head that way. You are free to join on the left side with a left echelon.
Viper 1 copy, left side, left echelon.
Speed will be 0.7 Mach.
Viper 1 copy.
Okay. I'm gonna be turning around in a second. 4 minutes. Okay. Oh. I don't know what they're doing. Okay.
East 1 turning, grounding steer 5, heading to steer 6.
Affirm. Weasel 2 is in a turn, now referencing steer 6.
Viper 1 copies. We are 15 miles in trail. We'll catch you on the rejoin.
Affirm.
Chat, flare.
Oop, there we go. Viper, y'all down to 2 ships?
No, we have 3. We sent AI number 4 home.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Beast, are you down to 2 ships?
Negative, we got 3.
Oh, okay, so you just lost Rhodey?
A firm.
Rush.
But I still have the AI with us though.
Okay.
Weasel, which direction are you going to turn?
It'll be left-hand turn. It'll be left-hand turns.
Copy.
I'm heading towards you now. I am 20 miles out from my Tier 6.
Yep, contact. Shit, bro, I overshot a little bit. We're coming back.
Shaft flare.
Weasel 2 is making his left-hand turn.
Shaft flare.
Beast is going to fly over you and then rejoin on the other direction.
Different. Or a Viper on the inside and a Beast on the outside. All on the left.
Viper copies. Yeah, we got you visuals. Wait till you come out the turn here. Said Beast on inside.
Viper on the inside, Beast on the outside.
Copy.
For the interruption, my friend, that's what dropped off my table, and I had water and glass, everything.
That's fine. You can rejoin at Babel.
Copy that.
Hey, Weasel's leveling.
Beast visual of 3 chicks in tow. One seems to be lagging, but we're coming in on the right side, left side. Weasel 2, this is Viper 1. Alright, we have Viper 1-1 and 1-2. Saddle on your left observation, just waiting for 3 to get in position.
Affirm.
On left.
Affirm. Again, speed is 0.7 Mach.
Viper.
There we go.
One, two, you said 78 Yankee.
Are you in, Rhodey? First get in the seat and then talk to us.
Alright, 4 minutes to turn.
Beast 1-2, Victor check.
Mute Discord.
Chaff, flare.
Alright, Viper 1, you're cleared to contact.
Viper 1, clear to contact.
Out.
Alright, Viper 1 clear to the rejoin.
Viper 1, clear to rejoin.
Hey, Viper 1-2, clear to the contact.
Viper 1-2, clear contact.
I have everyone 2 clear to rejoin.
Viper 1-2 to rejoin.
Alright, heads up, Weasel 2 is entering left-hand turn.
Shaft, flare. Viper 2-3, clear to the contact. Weasel 2, clear, level out. Caution. Caution.
Viper 2-3, cleared to the rejoin.
Viper 1-3 rejoin.
East 1, cleared contact.
Clear contact, Beast 1.
Viper flight fuel state.
Chaff, flare.
Oops, sorry, I was on the wrong channel. Viper 1 and 2 is at 4,000. Viper 1-3 is at 3-4.
Viper flight direct steer 8.
Viper flight, steer 8.
Beast fuel state.
Lowest is 3-8.
Raj, Beast 1, you're cleared rejoin.
Beast 1, clear, rejoin right side.
Is your number 2 here?
Hey, Firm, he's back. He should be in the formation within 2.5 miles. I don't know if he's next, though, but...
Whichever Beast flight is next, cleared contact. Call out who it's going to be.
Beast 2-3.
Raj, 3-3, you're cleared free contact, or contact.
Beast 2-3.
Beast cleared contact, or sorry, cleared rejoin. Beast flight is cleared direct steer 8.
Beast, clear direct steer 8. Going over.
Different.
Alright, Beast flight climbing and turning right.
Chaff, flare, chaff, flare, chaff, flare. Altitude, altitude. Caution. Caution.
Weasel 2, did you want Viper Flight to just flow in circle steer 8 or just go to steer 8 and then flow to 9?
Flow to 9, get to the airbase and do your touch and goes.
Viper 1, copy.
Sorry, I didn't specify. Just flow through 8 towards the home plate.
Okay. Beast is coming back from steer point 8, going to steer point 9. 2 touch and goes there. We have 1 Joker or Bingo coming back.
Affirm. Depending on distance, he should still have enough to do touch and goes. If not, he can do a full stop.
Yeah, we should be good. 46 miles.
Affirm. Hi guys, it's a stream I have to run.